Alright, welcome back to this Jester's world. This is Decim Jester. Last episode, which since I didn't get it up on Sunday like I've been trying to do, I'm going to be posting 2 episodes, one right after this. So, let's jump on in. Let me just adjust this a little bit for y'all. Yeah, lovely. That's the only problem about doing this with a cell phone. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at our map and see where we were. I'm just gonna kind of go some places and see if we can't find something. It's better to experience it and, you know. We need an armor key for that one, I believe, or so. Let's get some work done. Aha. Let's start. One thing I've learned about these kinds of games is that you never know what you're going to run into, so you definitely want to take your time like that. Huh. I wonder what was back there. I have no idea. They just kind of put that in there, I guess. It's part of the spooky, creepy feeling when that dog jumps out all of a sudden and be like, oh yeah, there's another one. Gotta see the dog, gotta see the dog. There we go. Better to see the dog than shoot and misfire. You don't want to waste ammo in these games. You don't ever know when you're going to need any bit of ammo. So, I mean, that's almost included in every single... Hey, I bet you that there was a clip over there that I pushed that damn thing the wrong way and got nothing. Oh, lovely. Well, another thing in these kinds of games is sometimes that they readjust themselves. Although, I imagine when I get out of here, there's going to be a dog or two in here. Yeah. I should be alright, though. Okay. I don't want to take any chances with anything in here. And great. That's what I'm talking about. Since we're in caution, we are definitely using this. We're going to wait until we get into a save room. We're going to put our spray can away because you don't want to use that unless you're going up against a big boss. It's just it's just a really smart precaution. It's locked. A carving of an armor. A carving of armor. Alright. I believe this is another door right here. Isn't there another door right here? Yep, right there. I just had to go down a little bit. Woohoo! Now, during a lot of the time that Jill's going through this house, Barry is actually going through a lot of this stuff as well. I think that if they were to have made this into a bit of an animation of some sort, that it would have been a little bit more intriguing to see exactly where the characters are going and stuff like that, because they're taking trips around the house. I think like one person's got one side of the house and everything, even though you pretty much go through every part of the house with that one character. That's just because they have to have enough. Wow, there's nothing in this bathroom. They have to have enough stuff in the game to make it interesting. So they couldn't just cut it short because, oh, Jill only takes one side of the house. And I think the same thing applies for Resident Evil 2, but Nemesis not really. Nemesis, when we get to Nemesis, the first part of Nemesis is going to take place, which I think what I'm going to do is actually record that first part as a part of Season 2, because in kind of like in actuality, that first part of Nemesis is taking place just slightly before, kind of like a prequel to Season 2, in between Season 1 and Season 2. It's Jill coming from the mansion and going through her trials and everything like that, and everything's going to hell. Oh my god. Alright. There's a shotgun in here, but we're not going to pick it up just yet. We will need that, but there's a trick that you can do. I'm about 50% on that. Like, the other recording that the other file that you see me have up here is actually the one that I got it right, but it's kind of, it's like, really like, you have to be on it. Otherwise, dead. And then we have to go through all this again, so I'm not trying to do nothing that's going to make me do that. Barry saves her, so. Barry's the one that saves her. It's like, the wall to this is why you got this angle right here. The wall is going to start coming down, and, yeah. If you let the wall get down too far, and you have to actually let it get really far, then that's why it's like a 50-50 shot. If you do not get whatever it calls for right, that ceiling's going to come down. Up, go down. Oh yeah. This is where I would love to have like a reload feature. You unlocked it. Let's go into it. Yeah, we're going to be doing a whole lots of doors in this one. Get down. Oh. Wow. Whenever you see a dark pattern of blood going like that, it's a pretty quick reference that they are D-E, dead. D-E-A. D. Dead. What's that? Oh, chemical. Yes, we're gonna need that. So we're gonna keep the chemical on us for the moment, for the meantime. Alright, so I barely used the knife. I know that's a bad idea. You always really want to keep a combat knife, but in these old ones right here, you have, I mean, I'm decent with swiping, but I haven't mastered the art like I've seen some people in videos. I mean, they're just really good, but yeah, you gotta be like really freaking awesome with that. I might keep that. Oh, we're gonna keep the mansion key, because every time that you use the mansion key, eventually you're gonna decide to discard it because you've used it as many times as you needed to. We're gonna take one of these clips off of this, and actually let's do something. Take that first aid and put it at top. I'm a bit of an organization freak. Alright. we're not entirely completely done with this yet. So let's definitely take a look at the map and see exactly where we are. Right there. So we went and alright. I think for this one right here, just a couple minutes left to go in this episode. We're almost done. It's locked. Carving of a helmet. Oh shit. Oh. Down. Down, Fido. Down. Down. Whoa. Good God, Fido, you went down. Took a really long time to go down. Birds. One thing that all Resident Evil fans will know about is the birds. They are just dangerous. The picture is entitled From Cradle to Grave. A picture of a tired middle-aged man. There's a switch below it. Will you push it? No, we're not going to push anything. A picture of a newborn baby. There's a switch below it. Will you push it? No. Newborn baby. Cradle to death. Okay, so newborn baby. The picture of a young man. There's a switch underneath it. Will you push it? No. There's a picture of an infant. There's a switch below it. Will you push it? There's a baby, an infant, lively boy. There's a switch below it. No, I didn't want to put. Frick it. A picture of a balding-looking man. Those birds will attack the moment you put those. If you hit all those switches. The picture is entitled The End of Life. There's a switch below it. Will you push it? No. I think we're going to actually come up on the end of this episode. My battery's actually dying. I don't know how that's going to affect this video. I'm hoping that it didn't affect the video. And, yeah. We'll get back to that room in the next video as soon as I have it charged up, and we will go through a lot more stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I want to go through. We gotta hit a chemical. We're gonna hit a plant room, like a little farm area room, and from there you're going to. From there it's going to be putting the chemical in this water to kill this plant, and you actually get to see a room that we were in previously. But will you use the ink cartridge? We're going to say yes, but we're not really going to use it, so it doesn't really matter. Checking. And that is going to conclude my episode. If you liked this episode, liked the information that I gave, or anything like that, I know I didn't really give up too much information. I mean, we're still roughly in the very beginning. It's going to be a little bit of a while before there's any information given up, any documentation, anything like that. But, if you like what I'm doing, please hit like. I'd love to get as many views as possible. And if there's anybody that'd like to subscribe, please do so. Until next time, later.